Hello children, once again welcome all of you to my channel Simplified Mathematics. So children, today we are going to discuss a special problem from the irrational number, from the topic irrational number, and through this problem actually we will try to learn how to rationalize the denominator of a number. That will be also included here. Okay, so let us start the today's topic. Children, you see, suppose before going to discuss the question, says let me take two consecutive natural number. Consecutive natural number means, suppose I take 9 and 8. I take two consecutive natural numbers, 9 and 8. Okay, so whenever I square, find the square root of 9, my answer is 8 and 3, and square root of 8 is, what is square root of 8? If I do prime factorization, it will be clear to you. Square root of 8 is 2 root over 2. Okay, so I have taken two consecutive natural number 9 and 8. I find out their square root, and the square root is 3 and 2 root over 2. Okay, now 3 is rational number, 2 root over 2 is irrational number. Okay, so let me take a number which is like that, 3 plus 2 root over 2. Okay, that means here I have taken two number, one is 3 and one is 2 root over 2. They are actually square root of two consecutive natural number 9 and 8. Okay, they are actually square root of two consecutive natural number 9 and 8. Okay, suppose this is our x. So what is x? X is 3 plus 2 root over 2. So x has two terms. They may be connected by plus sign or minus sign, whatever. Then here out of the two term, they are actually what? Square root of two consecutive natural number 9 and 8. Now here, suppose I want to find out 1 by x, that means reciprocal of x. So here when I calculate reciprocal of x, it will be 1 by 3 minus 2 root over 2. Okay, so 3 plus 2 root over 2, already if you see my previous videos, then you know that it is an irrational number. Then 1 by x, when I write, it is 1 by 3 plus 2 root over 2. So what you have seen here, that the denominator of this fraction is irrational. Now in standard form, denominator of a fraction must be rational. So this 3 plus 2 root over 2, which is irrational, we have to convert to a rational number. So how can I do this? For that, I need to multiply by its rationalizing factor. So what is the rationalizing factor of 3 plus 2 root over 2? It is, all of you know, 3 minus 2 root over 2. Okay, all of you know that it is 3 minus 2 root over 2. So I multiply the denominator by 3 minus 2 root over 2 to convert it to a rational number. Same factor, whichever you have multiplied in denominator, you need to multiply with the numerator. So as a result, what will happen? The numerator is 3 minus 2 root 2. In denominator, we can apply the identity a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square. Okay, so if I apply this, a means here in this example 3, so a square means 3 square, b means 2 root over 2, so b square means 2 root over 2 square. Now what is 3 square and what is square of 2 root over 2? You see here, if square root of 9 is 3, that means square of 3 is 9. So square of 3 is 9. If square root of 8 is 2 root over 2, then square of 2 root over 2 is 8. So it will be 8. So 3 minus 2 root 2 by 9 minus 8. Now 9 and 8, they are consecutive natural number, so their difference is 1. So it will be ultimately 3 minus 2 root over 2 by 1. Okay, 3 minus 2 root over 2 by 1. Or what is 1 by x? 1 by x is 3 minus 2 root over 2. What is x? X is 3 plus 2 root over 2. And what is 1 by x? It is 3 minus 2 root over 2. Okay. Now let me take another example. Then we'll discuss one thing here. Okay, I think all of you can, till now you can observe it, but still let me take another example and that things will be clear to you. So next time, suppose I take two consecutive natural number, any natural number. Here I take 9 and 8, out of that 9 is a perfect square, 8 was not a perfect square. It can be other than this also, it may be both may be perfect, both may be not perfect, it is not a problem. Just consecutive natural number we need to take. Okay, two consecutive natural number you have to take. Suppose you have taken two consecutive natural number 27 and 28. Okay, so I have taken two consecutive natural number 27 and 28. Okay, let us take their square root. As you know that square root of 27 is 3 root over 3, because 27 is 3 into 3 into 3. So when you find the square root, your answer will be 3 root over 3. And similarly, when you find the square root of 28, 28 is 2 into 2 into 7. So when you find the square root, it is 2 root 7. Okay, so 2 root 7 and 3 root 3. They are the square root of two consecutive natural number 28 and 27. This time suppose x is equal to 2 root over 7 plus 3 root over 3. X is equal to. Okay, that means, let me take it minus. That means x has two terms where they are square root of actually two consecutive natural number. And it is given that, and also given that x into y is equal to 1. X into y is equal to 1. This is also given to you. This is given. So what is given this time? That x is 2 root 7 minus 3 root 3. So they are actually square root of two consecutive natural number. Okay, and what is x into y? X into y is 1. So if x into y is 1, then what is y? Y is 1 by x. Okay, y is 1 by x. If y is 1 by x means 1 by 2 root 7 minus 3 root 3. 1 by 2 root 7 minus 3 root 3. Again, irrational number is in denominator. So let me rationalize it. So if I rationalize this one, then I need to multiply by its conjugate, that is 2 root 7 minus 3 root 3. I need to multiply by 2 root 7 plus 3 root 3. Okay, I need to multiply by 2 root 7 plus 3 root 3. The same thing I have to multiply with the numerator, that is 2 root 7 plus 3 root 3. I need to multiply with the numerator 1. Okay, so this is the process of rationalization of denominator. So the denominator was an irrational number, and when it is an irrational number, by multiplying with its rationalizing factor, we have to convert to a rational number. Okay, so the question may be given directly that suppose it is given to you, rationalize the denominator of the given fraction. Okay, so that is also included here. Okay, now, so here again we can use the identity a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. A means the first term, which is 2 root 7, b is second term 3 root 3. Let me square them and subtract them. Okay, so let us see what will happen. So it will be, if I carry on the calculation, square of 2 root 7, all of you know it is 28. Okay, so it will be 28, it is 27. What is 28 minus 27? It is 1. That means divided by 1 means you have got the numerator 2 root 7 plus 3 root 3. That means y, which is 1 by x, is equal to this. Now here you see, whatever the, in these two examples, whatever the values of x or here we have taken, in this example also, in this example also, here 3 was square root of 9, 3 was square root of 9, and 2 root 2 was square root of 8. That means here x has two terms, they are square root of two consecutive natural number. Exactly same thing here, x has two terms, they are square root of two consecutive natural number. Now when you find out 1 by x, here also you have calculated 1 by x. In this example directly 1 by x, in this example 1 by x is y, because x into y is equal to 1. Here 1 by x is given as y. So when you calculate its reciprocal, so what answer you have got it? If you observe that if our x is 3 plus 2 root over 2, then 1 by x is 3 minus 2 root over 2. Here if x is 2 root 7 minus 3 root 3, then 1 by x is 2 root 7 plus 3 root 3. Okay, that means value of x and 1 by x and 1 by x, if you observe, then they are rationalizing factor of each other. Okay, when x is 3 plus 2 root 2, what is this rationalizing factor? You have to change the sign of the second term, so it is 3 minus 2 root over 2, which is 1 by x. Or when x is 2 root 7 minus 3 root over 3, what is this rationalizing factor? You have to change the sign of the second term, so it will be 2 root 7 plus 3 root 3, and that is the value of 1 by x. Okay, clear? So x and 1 by x, I think it is clear to you. So whenever value of x is like that, it has two terms, they are square root of two consecutive natural number, then what is x and 1 by x? X and 1 by x, they are rationalizing factor of each other. Okay, clear? So now based on this you will have some question. Okay, let me discuss one question of this type. Okay, when x is given of this form, then you have to find out something. Let me discuss one question, things will be clear to you. Okay, suppose my question is, if x equal to 3 plus 2 root over 2, then find x plus 1 by x, x minus 1 by x, x square plus 1 by x square. So how you have to start this one? So first, all of you, let me start from this side. So first, what is given to us? Given x is equal to 3 plus 2 root over 2. So if you observe it, then you can notice that x is equal to actually sum of square root of 9 and 8. So then you find out, before calculating x plus 1 by x, x minus 1 by x, etc., you find out what is 1 by x. What is 1 by x? That means what is 1 by 3 plus 2 root over 2. Just one thing you keep in your mind, that whenever I have irrational number in denominator, before going to solve my question, first I need to rationalize it. Okay, so if I rationalize, I already discussed it already. So if I rationalize, that means if I multiply by this one, if I multiply this 3 plus 2 root over 2, I multiply by its rationalizing factor 3 minus 2 root over 2, that same factor I have to multiply here. Okay, so I will not repeat the calculation, so directly I write it down, because this I have done already. So it will be 3 minus 2 root over 2, or without doing the calculation also you already know that as x is square root of two consecutive natural number, so if the sign is plus, then in 1 by x, the same number, the sign will be minus, but the calculation you need to show. Okay, so after getting x and 1 by x, it is very easy to find out x plus 1 by x. So x is 3 plus 2 root over 2 and 1 by x is 3 minus 2 root over 2. But remember one thing, without rationalizing the denominator of 1 by x, that means without writing 1 by x in this way, don't try to find out x plus 1 by x and x minus 1 by x. Why? Because the calculation is very difficult, lengthy, and it is very difficult to find out the answer. Okay, or as a student, more often you will not find out the answer. So that's why first 1 by x, rationalize the denominator, write it like that, then you proceed for the next part of the question. So here plus 2 root over 2 and minus 2 root over 2 cancel, so 3 plus 3, answer is 6. Very easily you can find it out. Similarly, if I find out x minus 1 by x, then my answer is 3 plus 2 root over 2, it is x, minus 3 minus 2 root over 2, it is 1 by x. Okay, so whenever minus sign is there, I prefer to use bracket. Okay, why? Because then there will be no problem, no silly mistake of plus minus sign. So now it is 3 plus 2 root over 2, remove the bracket. When you remove the bracket, plus 3 will be minus 3, minus 2 root over 2 will be plus 2 root over 2, plus 3 minus 3 cancel. You have to add 2 root over 2 plus 2 root over 2. How to add irrational number? You know that if you have same number under root over sign, then you can add it and write it as a single number. So here I can do that. I have same number under root over sign, so I can write it as a single number. What I have to add? The number outside the root over sign, I have to add it. So here it is 2, here also it is 2, their sum is 4. So answer is 4 root over 2. So very easily you can find out x plus 1 by x and x minus 1 by x if you write 1 by x and rationalize the denominator. Okay. Next is x square plus 1 by x square. To find this, you have to use this formula, a plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. This formula you have to apply, because in this formula only you can find out the square of a and b. Okay, so here a and b means x and 1 by x. A and b means x and 1 by x. So in place of a and b, if I write x and 1 by x, then it will be square of x, it is square of 1 by x, it is 2 into x into 1 by x. Now you have already calculated the value of x plus 1 by x. This is required here. If directly suppose asked to find out x square plus 1 by x square, then also first 1 by x and x plus 1 by x you have to calculate. So what is x plus 1 by x? In our question we have got it as 6. So square of 6, square of x, square of 1 by x, the square of x is x square, square of 1 by x is 1 by x square, and here 2 into x into 1 by x means it is 2. I need to find out x square plus 1 by x square, so I have to take 2 to this side. To left side already I have square of 6 which is 36, then I will take 2 to this side which will be minus 2, so I get x square plus 1 by x square, or 36 minus 2 which is 34 equal to the value of x square plus 1 by x square. Okay, so very simple thing. Just one thing you keep in your mind, for this type of question where x is given, you have to find out reciprocal of x, their sum, their difference, etc. Then the given value of x is such that it is sum or difference of square root of two consecutive natural number always. So if in given value of x the sign between them is plus, then in 1 by x it will be always minus. And when you find 1 by x, first you rationalize the denominator, write it like that, irrational number in numerator but denominator is rational. After that only you find out x plus 1 by x, x minus 1 by x, or x square plus 1 by x square, etc. Okay, so this is a very common question, not in the NCERT book but it is in the reference book. So sometimes in your exam the question comes from outside the book also. So this is a question which often asked in the exam. So I think now the thing is clear to you. So basic thing is that just you remember that in given value of x, it is square root of two consecutive natural number connected by plus or minus sign. Okay, so and secondly, when you calculate 1 by x, first thing is to be done is rationalize the denominator before going to the next steps of the question. Okay, so I think you understand this question. Okay, so again I will request you to like and share the video, subscribe the channel and share it as much as possible among your friends, so that your friends also get the chance to learn mathematics. Okay, so let us together make the mathematics simple, easy and funny for everyone. Okay, thank you, bye bye.